You're with David House of Saving Health Ministries, and this quarter of the Sabbath School lesson is dealing with how to study the Bible, how to study Bible prophecy. And so it kind of caught my attention. I do not do the Sabbath School lesson, and I do not normally reviews on the Sabbath School lesson, but I thought it'd be interesting to point out some things that some have negated, especially due to the inadequacy of the teaching within the Sabbath School lesson. This week, I should say, it's on the Genesis foundation. And in yesterday's lesson, it mentioned the principle of first mention, is what it states. And it says here, generally speaking, the first time a concept or symbol is mentioned in the Bible, particularly if in the opening chapters of Genesis, you will discover that it establishes a general understanding of that concept, which will help you understand how it is being used later on. And so it says, some mention it as the law of first mention. It's beneficial to understand it only because the Bible says that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. But without that understanding, which is not brought out in this lesson, this is a very inadequate study regarding how to study Bible prophecy. Very useless mention to just say the law of first mention without bringing out the biblical principle, which this lesson does not bring out anywhere in the entire lesson throughout the whole quarter, which is very sad, which shows there is a clear diversion from the truth, possibly intentionally. And so I think it's very important to point this out because many people, millions of people across the world are doing the Sabbath School lesson, but for them to only say the law of first mention and not bring out what the Bible says, in Mark 10 and verse 31, it says, "But many that are first shall be last, and the last first." So what we see first in the Bible is also going to happen at the last stages of the Bible. Therefore, we must understand this principle in studying Bible prophecy. And this principle is why we were able to prophesy concerning Trump being the last president of America, because we understood who the first president of America. And again, this is a biblical principle. Some of you have seen our video concerning Trump being the last president elected based on Bible prophecy. Again, the last elected president based on Bible prophecy. And so for those that have not seen that video, we will make sure to put it in the in-screen annotations so that you can click on that towards the end of this video, and it will be in the description box as a link for those of you that haven't seen it. But this principle is very important because it's teaching as well that history repeats itself. And that's what is brought out in Ecclesiastes 3:15 and Ecclesiastes 1:9, and that history always repeats itself. The first time in the Bible that we see a two-horned beast is in Daniel chapter 8 with Medo-Persia. And the last time we see a two-horned beast is in Revelation 13, showing that Medo-Persia is the foreshadowing of America. As we study the history of Medo-Persia, we're studying the future of America. So it's very important to understand these principles when studying Bible prophecy, which this Sabbath School lesson does not bring out. Please, if you are interested in studying the first angel, the second angel, or the third angel's message, even the fourth angel's message, we have playlists on our channel on all three of those messages if you would like a deep dive into what the Bible is teaching regarding the first, the second, and third angel's message. Also, the other books, the prophetic books like Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, we have studies on those books if you look in our playlist. So please do take advantage of the playlist. There are well over 300 videos available in Bible study for you to take advantage of on our channel. Please do take advantage of that. And keep in mind, when studying prophecy, the principle of the first being last and the last first, as well as the fact that history always repeats itself. So with that, if you have any questions regarding how to study the Bible or the Bible in general, any subject, please feel free to reach out to the contact information on the screen, or you can comment in the comment section underneath this video, and we will get to you in a timely manner. May God bless you and keep you, and let us be faithful as we study to show ourselves approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.